Okay guys, I'm doing today. So, it's been a little while since I made a farming simulator game or video. Uh, a lot has changed. I've gotten a lot of new toys. Bought a couple of chunks of land. You know, typical stuff, right? But anyways, I'm going to also make this video for South Saskatchewan Farmer, I believe it was. Sorry if I butchered her name, but yeah, so he's a farmer up there in Canada, and he just, a little while ago, he sold his 1086 for a John Deere tractor. Well, let's just say I bought a couple as well. Not real ones, obviously, but for this game, Farming Simulator 19, I don't know if he plays this game, and if he does, it's probably not that often. But I don't know if he's a gamer anyway, but it doesn't really matter. He'll probably enjoy this. So I went and turned around and bought a couple of tractors himself. So let's have a look-see here, eh? Boom. Looking good, aren't they? We'll look at the one on the left, because it's not any closer than the other one, but it doesn't really matter. So this one is a John Deere 4240, just like what the young guys got that farms our land, except it doesn't have these big beefy tires on it. But you can see it does have a loader on there with the bale spear. I also got a bucket over there for picking up, you know, poop or spilt grain or anything like that. Don't have any pallet forks though. So, but yeah, hopped in the wrong one. Oh, lovely. So, yeah, this is a 4240. You can change things on these, not a hell of a lot, just the exhaust pipe, and if you want duals on or not. But you cannot have any wheel weights, which is kind of stupid. I wish he would have put that on as an extra option, so we could have had some wheel weights. It's got the John Deere quick hitch. It's got the American style hitch on it, and yeah. So nice little touch that the modder did when he modded these tractors is that he added a, you can see it, a little grease gun. Now I don't know if they ever did that back in the day or not, but if they did, that was kind of neat. Kind of doubt they ever did that. But yeah, it's definitely a good little mod. We'll hop up in here, get a good swing of it. Look in the cab. As far as I know, all the gauges work. We'll start it here in a second, but not too shabby on the interior. You got your radio, your heat and air conditioning controls, and your wiper control. Got mirrors. I swear that bird is floating in midair. Look at that. That bird is totally floating. Got some fucking magic birds over here. Look, there's one on top of my house too. What the hell? I wonder why my house is covered in shit. Anyways, got a mirror on that side. The only thing that's not really detailed is obviously is the throttle, and the throttle moves actually. You can see it. I think you can see it from inside the cab. But the gear shifters don't move. I believe the hydraulic remotes don't move. And you can see that the gear shifter is not labeled in any way. They didn't really go that to, they didn't go that far into it. The key does turn. You see that little ignition key down there next to the fuel shut off. I believe it does turn. PTO lever doesn't move though when you engage the PTO. Yeah. So now they both have the same sound up or startup sound, and of course when they run, but this startup sound is actually pretty neat. But yeah. So I guess we will start it up. Let you guys. I don't know what you'll get to hear, so I will stop talking. So that way, during editing, I can turn up the sound so you guys can hear the tractor. So here we go. So there you go. That is what they sound like. Not too shabby. I'm pretty sure the 4240s don't sound like that though, because my friend has one and they have a weaker engine, or smaller engine. I'm not even sure if they're turbocharged. But the exhaust pipe's definitely their own style exhaust pipe. It should be a skinny one as far as I'm aware of. So yeah, I know he doesn't, that YouTuber, he doesn't have a 4240, but he does have this. I'm stuck. He doesn't have the I'm stuck part. I believe he has a 4440, as far as I'm aware of, and it also has, boom, the chromed exhaust pipe. That's an option you can put on these things, is a chromed exhaust pipe, and a set of duals. And set of weights. Now you can configure the weights to what you think you need. Now for, in this case, round bailing, you don't even need weights really, but I just put the weights on, to make it look a little neater. This set right here that I have is the classic set, but you can put on, I guess, like the newer style weights from John Deere. But the new weights you can configure to how many you want. So if you want, like, I don't know, 300 pounds on, you can do that. If you want 800 pounds on, you can do that. If you want 1200 pounds on, you can do that. You can configure the weights. That tractor doesn't have any weights, obviously, because it's got the motor on it. So, and then you also have just the standard plastic weights, which actually don't weigh as much as the new ones. So I'm guessing if you were to use this for actual tillage work, you'd probably want the newer ones on because they're heavier. But I went with the classics because all this does is bale hay. That's all this tractor's ever going to do. Yeah, I didn't know if I pointed that out, but it's got the toolboxes on both of them. Yeah. And, of course, the grease gun. Shut up, sawmill. Nobody cares. So in here you can see the fan a lot better. The chrome fan. These tractors are a little bit dirty. You can maybe see a little bit of dirt sticking. That's because I just got done using them. While I worked them. So you still got the same quick hitch. Yeah. Still the same everything. It's just that it's... Why can I not jump? Why can I not jump? Why not? Is jumping another thing though? Seriously? Okay. I guess we'll go around then. Screw you. But yeah. So the engine's fairly detailed. They didn't really pay attention too well. As you look at the fan belt, it's not really on the alternator. It's not really on it. I think they did it the same way with both tractors. But, you know, they probably overlooked it or just didn't really spend any time with it. Maybe you can even see here, the belts go through the pulley for the fan. So, just some minor hiccups. So yeah. But yeah, if you wanted the look of duals, like if you just wanted the duals, the dual hubs, which are those things right in the center, you can get that just as an option. But as you see with this tractor, I don't have anything on it. It's just, you know, a single wheeled tractor. But you can get it with just the hubs if you wanted that look of duals, but without actually having the duals on, you have that look. But here I went and got, obviously, the duals on it. So it just makes them look a little neater. I could have put duals on that if I wanted to, but it's just a loader tractor, so I'm not gonna really bother. The interior is the same. The startup sound is the same either way. You can tell. So we'll do a startup here, but you guys can look at the gauges. Everything works like it should. Pretty much all of them work. But yeah. You see the key there works? Key ignition, that works. Again, same thing with the gear shifters. They're not labeled. Minor details, you know, that obviously don't, you know, I don't know, they just didn't do it. But yeah. Startup sound is the same. Here you can really see the cooling fan spin. Again, the wheels work, they turn. But it's got minor mishaps, you know, that probably could use attention. But if they'll actually do it, I really don't know. You can see how long it takes the cooling fan to shut down, which is not accurate either. I think they instantly stop with the engine. But like I said, you can configure it. I can put a chrome exhaust pipe on that. I can put duals on it. I don't have to put a loader on it. I can put a loader on this thing too if I wanted to. It's just that it doesn't have the mounts for it. I didn't put the mounts on. Because all this tractor is going to be is, well, a baler. And this baler, we'll talk about the baler, is a modded baler. It's a mod. You do get a round baler in the game that looks just like this, except it's in yellow. The whole thing's yellow. Well, it doesn't fit the American theme that I'm trying to go for, so I had to mod a red baler in. Now, I know some guys are going to be like, oh, you need a John Deere baler. Well, there are no mods of a John Deere baler yet, so I'm waiting around, but as of right now, there's New Holland, Krone, Class, or something like that, and that's about it. There's really no, I think they modded John Deere square balers, but I don't square bale, I round bale. But everything on the baler works. The pickup head goes them down, yada yada yada, it all works. So, but it just feels more American when you got the red one instead of the yellow. And if you got American equipment, like tractors, get yourself an American baler. But yeah, that's the John Deere 4440 and the John Deere 4240. Like I said, the only downfall is, you know, it's got some minor problems. You know, like I showed you, the belts going through the pulleys. Reverse is very slow. It's like 5-6 miles an hour. It should be at least 10 miles an hour. You know, road gear. Not sure if it's accurate. South Saskatchewan farmer could tell me because he's got a couple of these tractors floating around. But of course, now it's going to vary between real world tractors and in-game tractors. This tractor in game top speed, road gear is 18 miles an hour. Now I don't know if that's true with the real ones, but that seems off to me because International Harvesters tractors that were made around the same time frame, their top speed is like 21, 22 miles an hour. Again, depending on what kind of tire setups you have. Every tire setup is going to affect the speed. So I don't know with these style of tires if that's correct, 18 miles an hour. But I can tell you, reverse gear is definitely not accurate. They should be going at least 10 miles an hour, I feel like, in reverse. But they don't. So that's the only downfall. The other downfall, and this is just the way the modders make them. It's just the way they do it. Even though this is a two-wheel drive tractor, it's really considered a four-wheel drive tractor. How do I know that? Well, I've already tested it because I was trying to I can't remember. I was trying to load a bale or unload a bale from that trailer over there, and it was stuck. So I'm just pulling. I'm giving her all I can give her in reverse, trying to get unstuck. Back wheels are slipping, while the front wheels were turning. Like I said, I don't know if that's how the modders do it, or if it's just something that they have to consider or they have to do when they build it. Because most tractors in this game anyway are four-wheel drive tractors. And I got plenty of four-wheel drive tractors to show, like this Massey Ferguson. See, it's a four-wheel drive. But she's dirty too. But I wish they really would make it feel more realistic, whereas, the front wheels don't do anything besides turn left and right and allow the tractor to roll, right? They should not have power of their own. It's just not realistic. But again, it's just minor details. First, when you get the loader mount put on, you get this little bumper thing on there, little guard. At least it matches the tractor. I don't think the loader itself, no, it doesn't quite match. They don't really have a true John Deere color anyway. So yeah, what else have I changed? That was for South Saskatchewan Farmer. That's for you, buddy. Look at that. He just walked right through my house. What the? God damn. That bird is fucking... That's a ghost, dude. That ghost bird went right through my fucking house. Another minor freaking goof up with these games. But these games are never 100% perfect either. And if they are, it would take 10 years to release them. Whereas they only have like a year to do that. So, yeah. There you go, buddy. Tractor's for you. I'm going to be looking for some other mods, but I want some damn International Harvesters. I want to get a 1086, but there's just no fucking mods out there for them. There are for the older games, but not for this new one, because this is obviously a brand new game, so it's going to be a while before we probably see any mods. Unless there's just no longer any International Harvester fans, I don't know. But I would like to put a 1086 on that baler. Because then I'd take the 4440 and go put it on the, that would be my tillage tractor. Oh, I got a tractor, I guess that could be seeding, I forgot to do that, oh well. But yeah, I still have the Kenworth, that's a mod. Trailer's not, though, that's a game, that's in game. This is the tillage tractor, if anybody cares. I think I've seen this before. It's a New Holland. Model number, please. T6 175. So it's 175 horse, I think. That's my tillage tractor. And of course, it's got the duals on it, but this is not a mod. None of this is a mod. Neither is that tractor over there either. Probably should be seating. But it's not. Maybe I should tell it to go seed while I'm busy doing shit. Get out of here! Stupid birds. You just can't get rid of them. But yeah, this is not a mod. This is the tractor you start with. There. Go to work. I'm not paying you to sit around, I'm paying you to work. Okay, so the other things I've done to this farm, besides modding some equipment, there's been a few things I've modded in. So maybe we'll get there sometime before 2020. I don't know. Goddamn slow walk. I put this building in. This is my property now. This was not my property. I bought it. And I bought this building. Okay. Well, what the fuck is that? What is that? Made by Krone. Big. It's green. It's freaking huge. It's goddamn huge. It's like the second biggest freaking thing you can get. But I like Krone, so I got a Krone. And then I bought this monster. I'm stuck. For fuck's sake. I had that weight. I bought me this big boy. This big Case IH 340 CVX. It's a Magnum. Not a mod. This came with the game. And yes, it's got duals all the way around. Because this mother humper runs that mother humper. I needed a bigger tractor because my smaller ones were just not having it. So I bought this. You can see the hitch setup. We'll go in here and look. This is high tech. Not bad. Like I said, this is not a mod, so it's gonna have, you know, good detailing, but modders can do better as long as they actually put the effort in it. Sounds pretty good. But you're wondering why I probably have all this crap. Well, this is a mod right here that we're going to show off, and I'll tell you why. What does this mod look like? Bet you South Saskatchewan Farmer could tell you right there what that head is. I don't think he's got that style of head, but if you've been in the farming business long enough, you'll know what kind of head that is. This is obviously not an American piece of equipment. This is a, fuck if I know where it come from, but it's a mod. It's got some fairly good detailing to it. Whoa, hello. But this is how you get in. You get in this side, so you know it's not American. But we'll hop in it. Oh yeah, the door works. See, the door just slid open. Look at that. Neat. So here's the inside view of it. La la la. Nobody really cares. It's not bad. I don't really spend a lot of time in the cab view anyway. It's just easier this way. But it does run. Let's do its job. Okay. Well, what is this for? What is all this crap for? What is all this for? Let me go over here and show you. So we'll walk for another half a century over to this other field that I bought. This is just a small field. It's still not big enough for what I need it for, but I think this was the cheapest land I could buy at the time, so I went and did it. Now I already got done cutting this field. Boom. What's growing in here? It says grass. Well, why is there grass growing in here? Well, I cut it for hay. What else? Missed a few strands. But fucking birds. Just gonna frickin' get the fuck off my field. Go harass somebody else's goddamn crop. Yeah, goddamn. But yeah. So I cut all this for hay. I did round bale it at first, but come to find out you can't do that because it don't work for, you know, for what I need it for. How you doing? You're still cooking away. Okay, so why are we here? Now I bought this chunk of land. There's those round bales of grass, which I don't really need now, so I'm just gonna feed them anyway. I got a straw bale puker machine. It shreds them, and it's basically like a bale processor, but it only does fucking straw bales. Look at my collection of straw bales. There, yeah, some of them are a little jacked up. Well, that's because the game is still not perfect, and they don't allow you to remove bales all that well from the tractor. That one seriously needs to get redone, but maybe I'll play with those bales later. So we'll go over here. There's my skid steer that I had for quite a while. Well, now it's over here. Slow as fuck. Get out of here. Here's the only John Deere loader that you can buy. Don't get the point of the top cylinders. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of ugly. But it works. So here's where the grass goes. You see it is fermenting 62%. This is just a sample. You're really supposed to fill these things up to the top. But this is just a little test. And we'll go over here. Here's that John Deere tractor that I bought a while ago. 615M. That's that loader goes on this. Got a poop floor fucking poop thrower. Well, it's a liquid one. Here is your what you call it. This is where you make your silage. Right now there's 4,000 pounds in there of straw. Apparently it takes a little bit of straw, but you can see it's somehow... Yeah, it's running, but there's nothing hooked to it. So that's a small glitch there in the game. Yeah, there's straw in it. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. But I bought this building. Look, there's poop. There's poop. Look at all that poop. That's the solids. Here's where the liquidy stuff is. There's my poop thrower. Nothing in it, it's empty. But why do I have all this stuff? Well, this is why. Yeah. Finally bought some cattle. Now, unfortunately, the cattle are obviously not at home. Home's down there somewhere. I don't have any good flat level ground to do this. So I bought this field. First, I come to find out this field wasn't even level, so when they built it, they built the hill. And I still ain't done shaping the hill yet. I still have to do some work to it. I probably should actually cut that field too. Buy that field and put some hay in it. But you can see there's a hill here. I still have to clean it up, fix it. There's a water tanker, so you can give your cows some water. They require a lot of shit. Water. There's your underground water well tank. They require feed. Right now I just got those grass bales in there. Come to find out you can still use them, but they prefer the silage better. And you have to put straw down. That's where that straw slinger comes in. Moo moo. So, not sure what kind of cow that is, but I bought a couple of them. Well, these are technically dairy cows. So I don't know how many of those I have, but I have one of just about every color. There should be a black. Here's a black one. What are you looking at? I don't think their eyes even blink. No, they don't blink. Non-blinkable cows. Alright, well, they do move, and now that cow's gonna fucking kick me right in the fucking face. Great. What do you want? Don't give me that look. So, open gate, because I'm too lazy to jump. Here's where your milk is at. You gotta load it up every once in a while. Right there. So, let's pretty much what's going on. Shut up, you fucking train. Fortunately, I just put this in a while ago too. This silage maker doohickey. Because apparently you need it. So that's what's going on. Probably going to get rid of those grass bales there over time. And, yeah. Probably just get rid of them, and then when that silage is probably done, take it out, and I'll probably just dump it over there. Or, I'll probably end up putting it, right away I'll probably end up putting it in here. So I can complete this load. But that's what's been going on, guys. A lot has gone on. It's a big barn, ain't it? So, how's he doing? He's just about done. Don't really have a use for the Massey Ferguson anymore, so it's probably a good chance I'm either going to sell it or I don't know. I guess it'll just sit there until I need it. Still have the chickens. They're still pooping and eating and farting and yeah, making a mess too. But I just want to show you guys what's going on. This is the main thing I wanted to show off. But yeah, I also got a John Deere Combine. You can see it over there, John Deere Combine. Yeah, and there was an update for this game not too long ago too. So they did fix some problems that the game had and put in some more options so we could, you know, customize the game more to our liking and whatnot. So, but that's what's going on, guys. I just modded in some equipment. You guys have seen it all, but I figured that South Saskatchewan farmer, he would enjoy this one. Because he likes green paint. He wants nothing to do with red paint. Well, there's red paint over there, so eat your heart on that. I know you want it. So, but he likes these style of tractors. So I figured I would show him that, hey, I like them too, and here they are. He knows that the 4440 is my favorite John Deere tractor. That's what I would buy in real life if I was looking for a John Deere. Would be a 4440 or a 4240. They're a little bit underpowered. Well, not for us, but you know, either one doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't plan on buying a John Deere anytime soon because even though these tractors are old, man, you're still talking, you know, at least 15,000 or more. You're not going to get them for like you can with the old Internationals where they go for 10 grand or less, depending on conditions, of course. You know, depending on how they've been treated, what's wrong with them and stuff. But even when you find a piss poor John Deere tractor like these, there's still a lot of money. For some reason, John Deere is known for high prices. But I mean, you get good quality too. But nah, shit breaks on them too, just like it does on the old Internationals. So, but I figured I'd just show you guys that, hey, look what I got. Suck it in. Maybe someday I'll do a video on these things running and working. Like I said, I just got done using these tractors. That one to load, that one to bale. Obviously, it's got the baler on it. But yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad little toys. They get the job done. That's for fucking sure. They don't mess around. Whee, coming down. John Deere. Yeah. Suck it in. Suck it in. Yeah, they're good mods. I wish I could find some International Harvester mods, but unfortunately there's nothing really out there that's to my liking, so... There's one of a International Level 6, but it's definitely not what I was expecting, so I'm staying away from that. Still got problems, apparently, so... But, it is what it is. But yeah, so anyways guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys this. This is what I got. What's been going on here on the farm. I know you guys are going to be like, why did you make all that money to afford all that stuff? Like, I spent probably well over $1 million on trying to adjust things and get things going, whatnot. Well, unfortunately, I did this for an experiment. I wanted to see if it would actually work. There is a mod out there that gives you money. Apparently, my helper is done working. All right. You have to download the mod and you have to push a couple buttons on your keyboard, and it gives you $1 million at a time. Well, I still have the mod. It's just I'm probably not going to use it anymore now. But that's basically what paid for all these tractors and for the cow operation that's over there. Yeah. So that's basically what's going on. I think I got these mods from modhub.com, I think it's called. If you guys want the link to these tractors, I'll give you guys the link and you guys can download them yourself. I don't know if South Saskatchewan Farmer plays this game or not, but if you do, you might want to consider this mod. You know, you might like it. At least you can... I know on his, I think it's his 4440, he's got the chrome pipe on it too. But you can put on just the ordinary one if you want. I mean, it just depends on your taste. I got both because I like both. So, but yeah, so anyways guys, I guess that's pretty much it. Just want to show you what I got. I'm just going to go do some other things now. I'm done playing for right now. Just want to show you guys this. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. Or if you're an asshole, you can dislike it, I guess, if you're a freaking faggot. Oops, I said that out loud, I'm sorry. Not really. But yeah, make sure you leave a comment. Share the video if you wish. Don't really care. Doesn't really matter to me. What else? Yeah. So anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.